All right, so when we were in London, we saw footage of this film, and you came out and did a Q&A, and you told this amazing story, and I wanted to hear Idris' side of it as well about your name in the movie originally being Claire. And can you talk about how that got changed eventually to Alex? And I want to hear your side of it as well, and how the name changed.
Okay, sure. So basically, it's a really short story, but the truth is that my assistant at the time, her name was Claire. And so every time I read the dialogue out, I just got too distracted because my assistant's name is Claire, and I'm always like, Claire, can you get this? Claire, can you do that? And I'm over here saying, Claire, I love you, Claire. And so I just couldn't get my head around this. And even, actually, it was really just for the sakes of just getting through the rehearsal. I asked if we could change the name. And then so Kate goes, okay, that's a bit weird, sure. Why? Okay.
No, but I also sort of partly thought he was joking. I was like, yeah. Oh,
okay.
fuck. Okay.
You're just serious? Okay, yeah. She goes,
Start
so
shooting
what
in
would
3
you,
days.
what would
Sure,
you,
no problem.
what would you like me to call my character? Thank you very much, Mr. Elba. And I said, what was the name? I said, Rachel. I said, Rachel. And she goes, you fucking kidding me? I goes, no. She goes, that's my assistant's name.
So then I went home that night, and this is to complete the story. I went home that night, and I'm in the shower, and my husband Ned was in the bath with our toddler. And he said, so how was the day, honey? I said, oh, it was great. Oh, you won't believe this hysterical thing. Washing my hair. Idris wants me to change the character's name from Claire to... And Ned goes, to what? I said, well, I don't know. We didn't end up coming out there. Anyway, stupid story. So I told him the whole story, and he just went, Alex! She should be called Alex. And I was like, yes, she should.
But where did he get Alex from?
I don't know.
Totally random.
He said it's kind of, it's sort of quite androgynous feeling, and you know, it's just.
But he's good like that. He's
solid
got
name.
a real good head on him, old
He does.
Ned.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I know you've spoken at length probably about the scene where you drop in the water, but it is a phenomenal thing. I know you did it 3 times, but I'm just genuinely curious.
Did it about 7 times.
Oh, you did it more than 3 times?
Yeah, I'm
oh
pretty
my
sure.
God.
I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah.
Well, I want to talk to you about, like, I guess what your mindset was before doing the scene, and then what happens directly after Idris pulls you out. Like,
So I was kind of waiting for someone to come and measure me up for like a wetsuit or something or other, and it kept not happening, and it kept not happening, and it kept not happening. And so Janine, who was my stunt double, I went to her and I said, has someone come and talked to you about the going through the ice thing? She was like, yeah, I've got my dry suit sorted and the whole thing. I was like, well, where's my one? She said, oh, no, you're not doing it. I was like, right. Who can I talk to about this? Because I was absolutely determined I was doing it. I mean, like, I'm the water ice person, and I know how to do water and ice.
Did you see Titanic?
Exactly. And so I like march off in this kind of bossy English way that he knows only too well. And and I went to Hanny and I said, Hanny, hang on a second. At what point am I going in the water? He said, well, we're going to do one shot in the studio. Like, in the studio. One shot on your face. I'm going, this is not going to work, because how are you going to get really the shots that you need and that you want? He went, the studio just won't let me. I said, okay, out of my way. I'm going in. And I just did it. I just did it.
And when you're pulling her out and she looks like she's lifeless, dead, is there a moment in your mind where, like, is she not acting? Is she really, like, messed up? Like is that something that's goes? I know you're doing a scene.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because it's like, you know, we didn't go to a warm studio to do it. We dug a massive hole in our environment, put a tank in there, and Kate jumped in. And so, you know, we were all extremely aware of how cold the water is. Well, it wasn't that cold, but you know, pulling her out of water into the air was bad. You know, so. That was a real,
I did get quite sick actually afterwards.
Yeah, it was a general concern for her just safety, you know, but it was, you know, once we pulled her out, there was a round of applause when we finally got it, because everyone was like, the effort involved in doing that. And of course there was a camera that was right there, and then, you know, being on a crane and coming out at the same time, so it was quite a number.
But what people hadn't really accounted for, and what no one was really thinking about except I was that, you know, I probably weigh, I don't know, 130, 135 pounds. I've no idea, haven't got on a scale since 2005. But you know, but when you submerge a woman in full puffy jacket and boots and that brace thing on my
weigh
leg.
more.
The weight of it, and poor Idris, I couldn't, to not be able to help him, like even move my leg to kick off or something, I could do nothing. So to make myself that dead weight for him to pull that right the way out on slippering ice and through the snow, it was actually, I would say, worse for Idris than it was for me, really.
No, it was, I mean, it was hard work, but it would be, wouldn't it, in real life? And that was what we were trying to capture. Yeah. Like, you know, he didn't say cut. He was just like, you know, if she slipped back in, you know, the idea was that I fucking pull Kate out of there, pull her out, bud. And that was tough.
Yeah.
You know, after like 4 or 5 takes, I mean, it was a struggle. And then, you know, we did it a couple more times and we got it. You know?
That's awesome. It was wonderful talking to you both, and congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the time, as always.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
Cheers.
Thank you. Yeah.